Hello escapees, and welcome back to the Kate Escape YouTube channel. This is going to be the second video in a line of paparazzi premiere tips, tricks, and info. So let's lean back. This one is going to be a doozy, and I hope everybody will enjoy it. So with the addition of the Paparazzi Premiere app, selling with paparazzi has never been easier. The $8 price tag is a great price for the automation and tasks it offers and simplifies. For pros and cons, I will be making another video soon. The video today will deal with the biggest con of the Paparazzi Premiere app. As of the day the script for this video was written, the biggest con I have found with the Paparazzi Premiere app is finding the names and SKU codes for the jewelry. For those of you who are new, SKU codes are the codes inside the barcodes on the front of the packages of your paparazzi pieces. These codes identify each piece. You use these codes to upload your inventory on the app, and to learn how to upload these pieces, they are in my video on setting up Premiere. The link should be in the description. So this video is a how-to guide on how to find and search for paparazzi SKU codes and names for your paparazzi pieces. Now before we go too in-depth with this, I want to state a couple of things that will make searching for some pieces a little tricky, but we need to make sure this is stated. Not every item has a stock photo. I have no reason for this. I've searched far and wide for certain items, but some of them just don't have stock photos that I have found. Some items, like early Fashion Fix exclusives, don't seem to have them, and some items don't have them for certain color variations. Paparazzi accessories may have the photos themselves, but as far as scouring the internet, I haven't been able to find any for certain pieces. Not every item has a name. Starting when Paparazzi opened in 2011, the pieces didn't have names, and as far as my research has shown, they didn't have names until sometime around 2014, 2015. I don't know the exact date, so don't quote me on it, but finding the names and codes for these pieces will definitely be harder. Z pieces before 2017, including the bracelets, were not meant to be sold, and I think were only available to those who attended convention that year. The only Z Collection items that will be on the Premiere app will be the items from 2017 and forward, except the bracelets. Of course, this is an exception to any Empire bring-back pieces, including the Carla, the coveted 2013 multi-flower Z piece, and any Z bracelets that are under this category. In this video, I'm going to discuss a few ways that I have found to find the names and SKUs for these pieces. There are plenty of different options, but these are the options that I go through, and it has always proven to be reliable, except for a few instances. Like I said, it's not perfect. Now, the first few are going to be if you do not have a name or a stock photo for your pieces. Many people's default is usually just to go to Google, Bing, Yahoo, etc. This is a great start. Many of the newer pieces are going to be everywhere. You can usually find most of the newer pieces by typing keywords in some of the following categories. Always be sure that if you use this route, that you add paparazzi jewelry in the search bar. This will help narrow down your searches to pages that are either paparazzi accessories itself or pages that are most likely owned by other consultants. The next tool that I use when searching is called Google Lens. This tool is basically a search engine that is based off of photos. You can use any photo that is in your files, or if you are using your phone, you can take your own photo of the item, and it's the easy way if you already have stock photos, but no name. Google Lens essentially will locate other pages with the photo that is closest to the one that you used to search with and pull those pages up for you. So my last resort when I absolutely cannot find the name or SKU of an item is this website right here on the page. This page is Lisa Abercrombie's personal website /database. For those of you who are new or just don't know, Lisa is a true queen of paparazzi. She has pretty much been a consultant since the beginning. Paparazzi started sometime around the beginning of the year 2011. We all know this. But Lisa started as a consultant in September of 2011. Her consultant ID is 2213, guys. She has been a Z Collection starlet not once, but twice, which means she has 2 Z Collection pieces named after her. So you know she is the real deal. This is just a heads up for everybody. There's a lot of information coming up in the next few minutes, and all of this information is on Lisa's website. I am posting it here with her permission. All of the work in the following pages is due to her, and this is me giving her credit. I'm going to try and go over this rather quickly, but I'll go in as depth as I can. So a typical paparazzi SKU code is a 12-character alphanumeric code. This code holds a lot of information, so we're going to break this down into different sections. The first 4 characters are very important and can help you. I will show the full keys later in this presentation and go over them with you, but we're going to go over them real quick here. So the first 2 in this code on front of you is P9, which actually depicts the type of item, such as ring, earring, bracelet. The second part of the first 4 characters depicts the style. So the UR in the code depicts that it is a urban. The 4 characters in the middle depict the color. This is a little tricky, and I put a warning in the bottom, so be sure to read it. And the last 4 characters identify the actual item itself. It's kind of like your social security number. It identifies you specifically rather than just narrowing down the options. As I said before, the first 2 characters in the front 4 of the code depicts the piece itself. So P2 will be a necklace, P4 will be a ring, P5 will be earrings, P7 will be hair clips, and P9 will be bracelets. The 3rd and 4th characters in the SKU code are used to describe the vibe or style of the item, such as barbaric, choker, dainty, you name it. For example, if the item you have has words in it, such as an inspirational piece, you will use WD for words. That usually brings up the inspirational pieces. I do want to reiterate that my warning on the general breakdown. If you have a necklace that is blue and it has ED for edgy, it does not mean that the yellow version will be ED. In a lot of cases, just like with clothes, the color of the item can actually change the entire vibe of the piece. So be sure to look out for that. The middle 4 characters in the paparazzi code depict the item's color. So if you have a red piece, you would use the characters RDXX. I do want to reiterate, though, such like the style, the colors of some of the earlier pieces actually were a mix of colors. So instead of gold, you would have GDBK for gold and black. I'm also going to go over the last section of the code again. The numbers in the last 5 characters of the paparazzi code are kind of like a social security number. They are what directly identifies that specific piece. Now, usually in a lot of the newer pieces, the last 2 characters are going to be XX. However, this is different for like fashion fixes. They'll have different letter combinations to let you know that it was a set and those pieces go together. Now that we have gone over the SKU codes in depth, I know it was a lot of information. You can find it on her page at any time. But now you can use these particular SKU codes and use them as search terms on Lisa's site. This will enable you to search specifically for certain things. Along with that, her page also has search filters that will allow you to pick like what type if you just searched a color. And don't be afraid to search for a piece in another color, because then at least you know the name. One last thing about Lisa Abercrombie's site is if you have the name of a piece, you can directly search for that piece in her database. And on the actual listing of the item, down in the description, you will find the SKU code there, and all you have to do is copy and paste after that. I found this super helpful with a lot of pieces. So, that's a wrap. I'm showing some last minute tips on the screen. You can pause and read them if you want. But I would like to thank everybody that watched the video. Please leave comments and questions. Let me know what else you would like me to make a video for. If you love 2018 and before pieces from Paparazzi, be sure to follow both Lisa and myself. And we would love to help you. We love vintage. I don't know about Lisa. I hope she is, but I am a vintage paparazzi addict. I love all things before 2018. And it's just, it's a great, great part of paparazzi history. Be sure to follow my Facebook page, which should be in the description below as well, for new pieces that I have. And be sure to check out Lisa Abercrombie's new black diamond piece. She brought back the Little Miss Sunshine bracelet from 2015. It is a doozy. Be sure to go look at her page for that one. And I will see all of you escapees later.